Rachel Cohen.
And I'm Ishmael Toddy, and this is El Camino Reality. Rachel, I hate to interrogate you again about your clothing, but why so much white?
Well, it's whiteout day for the homecoming game. Let's find out about the football game against Cleveland, the homecoming parade, and all of the royalty.
Elko celebrated its 2012 homecoming last Friday. Last week, El Camino Reality reporter Rachel Hambley asked participants about their parade plans.
There's going to be dancers on the field for a fight song, and then there's also going to be girls marching.
Performing some excerpts from the Beatles and a couple of other selections that we thought was appropriate for homecoming.
And of course, a big part of any homecoming is the parade. And the crowning of the king and queen.
Your 2012 homecoming king and queen are Summer Gilson and
I feel like the happiest person ever.
Oh my god, I think it's like great. I don't want to look. This is really awkward. Like, nope.
Just saying, like before they said it, I was thinking Nick Robinson.
I was hoping. I wasn't just gonna.
I was being positive about it.
The marching band and color guard entertained the crowd as the football team readied for battle. Although it was a close game as the Conquistadors kept Cleveland scoreless for 3 quarters, it wasn't enough as we lost the game 8-7.
Thanks. If you missed the game, don't worry. The homecoming festivities don't stop there. The homecoming dance is coming up this November. Fashionista Sandra Davis gives you an update on the latest trends, just in time for the big night.
Hi, Sandra Davis here with EC Fashion. Homecoming is just around the corner, and many people find it difficult to suddenly transform from drab to fab. While most people don't have a fairy godmother to magically transform an average girl into a princess, these formal wear tips should do the trick, as if done by magic. Black and red are some of the most popular colors this year, along with metallics. And if you want a little extra glamour, dresses with sparkly accents around the neck area are very in style. You can even get dresses completely made up of sequins. Sales manager Dahlia Khalili shares what types of dresses girls wear to homecoming.
Well, everybody likes short dresses, a little bit sexy, a little bit, appropriate dresses, not trashy, and lace, they love a lot of lace.
But don't worry, boys, I haven't forgotten about you. James Wynn, El Camino Real senior and fashion designer, gives insight on what male trends are in for this season.
Okay, so as far as colors go, indigo and maroon and forest green are really in. And as always, it's all about like tailored fit. Like if you buy a suit or a suit jacket off the rack, you should always get it tailored, and it's all about like the streamlined silhouette. So that applies to your shoes and your accessories and your ties. And we're also seeing a lot of really subtle checks and ginghams and plaids, and even subdued pinstripes this season. And so, yeah. And it's all about the 2-button blazer as far as suit jackets go.
The director of Tuxedo Junction shares accessory trends he's noticed.
There's a lot of bow ties happening. There used to be a lot of long ties. Now it's kind of mixed. There's a lot of kids, they like bow ties. Some of them they like with the vest, and some they go with the suspenders. Suspenders are getting very popular.
And renting is a very logical choice considering you're only going to wear it one time. And reporting for El Camino Reality, this is Sandra Davis.
Thanks. This past week was the 30th anniversary of the CD player. Although it's only been 3 decades, are we already ditching the discs for digital? Let's find out.
30 years ago, the CD player was released, revolutionizing the way our generation listened to music. But with so much new technology, has the CD been cast aside? Teachers and students share how they listen to music.
I use CDs because I'm in my car because I don't have a cord for my iPod, so I have like 30 CDs in my car.
Now I listen to usually either my iPod or my iPhone. I do like Pandora a lot. I have that on at home.
I listen to CDs very rarely.
I guess I listen to it on iTunes now. I have a little garage that's like a hangout room.
I listen to music through my iPod because it's more portable and you can take it anywhere, and like besides CDs where they're stuck in one room.
More students are turning to online sources for music. Is this the end for the CD?
I don't know what the last CD was I bought. I do often buy music on iTunes and then burn it onto CDs to like throw in my car or whatever, but probably it would be the end of the CD.
The professionally bought CD sounds better, and I don't know if it's just like a weird psychological thing or not.
Teachers share the memory of their first CDs.
Like I got some Aerosmith, I got like their best of, and Ugly Kid Joe. There was this horrible band called Ugly Kid Joe that I really liked.
I remember it was like cowhide print on the cover. It was like Today's New Country.
It was kind of fun to compile a CD and have a theme and the memories associated with that.
With the competition of digitally downloaded music, the CD player faces possible obsoleteness. For El Camino Reality, this is Nahal Tagavi reporting.
Muchas gracias. En nuestra escuela hay muchas personas que están estudiando lenguajes diferentes.
Muy bien, usted y amigo.
Let's find out how kids at El Camino learn foreign languages.
In the United States, most schools don't pursue foreign languages until high school. We asked Anayela when she started learning English.
We started learning English from 2nd grade in Norway, or first. I think it has changed now, that they start in 1st grade with like easy vocab and like just easy words, and then you do it every year.
As the class got more difficult, I found it a little bit harder to keep up. I still managed, but 2 years is enough to completely master a foreign language.
I feel that students should start their foreign language as young as they possibly can, because then they really learn it and continue it all through their education. That's the way they do it in Europe, and that's why kids throughout the world can't speak English really well, is because they start at a young age. We should start on foreign languages at a young age.
This is how foreign language is taught at our school.
In Turkey, because it does not look like a dandon. On foot, Dan on foot. Up here. By bicycle, please, Hans.
I know the language kind of well. It's not that big of a challenge to like talk with my family and talk with teacher.
Russian is my first language. I speak Russian fluently. I can also read and write. But I've been to other languages as well. My old high school in North Carolina offered over 12 languages. I took Japanese, Latin, French, Spanish, German, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Also, it had an international academy, which if you take the language for a few years, and then you study the language for, and you got to be a foreign exchange student.
Thanks. October 11th is National Coming Out Day. Whether you prefer Neil Patrick Harris or Megan Fox, come out to the quad for some self-expression and fun.
Sounds great. If you like what you've seen here and want to see more, check out our new journalism website, ecrjournalism.com. Not only can you watch every episode of El Camino Reality, but you can also read articles, see pictures, and read staff bios from our newspaper, The King's Courier. For the latest ECR update, check out ecrjournalism.com. From all of us here at El Camino Reality, have a great day, and stay sharp, Conquistadors!